The following is a presentation of Lions Heart Media. Any use, rebroadcast, or redistribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of Lions Heart Media is strictly prohibited. Low snap, Cordes has it, looks to throw, has Cook, he has the record, and he has 6. See you later, touchdown South Allegheny. Shoemaker backside, Miller their header, he scores! Black cross court deflected, diving dig house, Monak for the win, got it! Looks right side, batted away. Well, Horsky with the reception and hauled down by Janko. Looks to throw, comes back across. They set up the screen to Ruffin. Ruffin room to run. There goes Ruffin running wild into his own man. See you later. 75 yards. It's round 2 between the Jaguars and the Vikings here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing in Finleyville. Thomas Jefferson 5-3, Central Catholic 4-2-1-1-1 on the season. Round 2, first one belonged to the Vikings of Central Catholic as they knocked off Thomas Jefferson earlier this year 6-3. Over the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars. In that first meeting, it was 2 in the first for Central Catholic. Ventura from Morgan and Travado, and then Lappy from Morgan making it 2-0 after one. Central Catholic would increase the lead to 3. Phillip from Travado on the power play. Michael would get the Jaguars on the board from Carter Merrill before Phillip, LeWinter, and Brophy would all find the back of the net. And Central Catholic was up by a 6-1 margin after 2. Lorenzi struck twice, including once on the power play in the third period. Shots were 26-23, Pittsburgh Central Catholic. The Vikings 1 for 4. The Jaguars 1 for 3. As in the cage, Barbieri made 20 saves. Ben Balducci 17 on 13 shots. Rusin 7 of 9 for Thomas Jefferson. Ben Balducci in the cage tonight as Ben Balducci 5-3, 8-5-3 save and a 3-2-3 goals against. Mason Barbieri, the sophomore, 4-2-1 with an 8-5-2 goals against or save and a 3-3-1 goals against. As it's the Jaguars, it's the Vikings. Thomas Jefferson coming off what was a 3-2 win over North Allegheny and 6-4 win versus Franklin Regional. They've won their last 2. It's 2 straight losses to Pine Richland and Seneca Valley. Last win was versus Peters for the Central Catholic Vikings. We'll take a break, come back, and puck drop up next here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Pack. Cheplick Packing, a full-service, family-owned butcher shop serving the Mon Valley since 1950. We offer a full line of processing services. Whether you're planning your next big party or just a weeknight dinner, we have you covered. From our hand-cut steaks and pork chops to house-made kielbasa and so much more, at Cheplick's we love our customers and can't wait to see you. Call us today at 724-348-7094 or visit our website for more information at cheplickpacking.com. Eber and Associates Insurance Services is Pittsburgh's premier independent insurance agency with over 2 decades of experience and a team of more than 25 certified experts. We give you confidence in your coverage. Whether you're a business owner or an individual, our personalized approach ensures you get exactly what you need. Call today at 412-653-0600. Eber and Associates Insurance Services. Custom insurance covered for life.
Douglas Education Center is right here at home. fast, focused, and hands-on. Our short-term programs take you from the classroom to a career in months, not years. With small classes, real equipment, and instructors who've done the work, you'll build the skills you need for a family-sustainable future. From day one to hired, we're in your corner. Douglas Education Center, changing lives every day. Start now at dec.edu.
The Savage Gentleman Barbershop in Elizabeth is raising the standard in the barbershop industry. Open Tuesday through Saturday, the Savage Gentleman will get your hair right for whatever the occasion may be. Appointments and walk-ins both welcome, so next time you need a cut, don't settle for less. Come get the best at the Savage Gentleman Barbershop. Salvatore's Pizza and Pasta in Bell Vernon, always homemade with the freshest ingredients, is a must-try in the Mon Valley. Open Wednesday and Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday from 11 to 9, and Sundays from 11 to 7. Dine in and take out available. We are pleased to also offer catering for whatever big events you have planned. Call us today at 724-633-0174. Salvatore's Pizza and Pasta, only feeding our customers with the very best. Back from the Ice Castle. In the Road Blues, gold numerals, gold trim. It's Central Catholic off the hop. TJ, their home whites, black numeral, gold trim with the black shoulders. Balducci to our right, Barbieri to our left. It's Burns off the hop as Burns looks to get the game started early on for the Jaguars. Wrap back around all the way far side, picked up there by Ketterer as Ketterer now takes it over Burns. Looks for blows, picked back up on the far side by Strobel. As Strobel near side, left along for Ketterer. Kept alive here. The City. Now Lorenzi, the captain. Cam, far side wrister, Barbieri. On the stop, no problem there. 6:21 remaining in the first as Barbieri denies Cameron Lorenzi, the captain of the Jaguars. Second of two here on MVI Live. Face-off glove side of Barbieri. Merrill will take the draw on the other side. It will be the likes of Aaron Daly. 11.7 goals on the season for Aaron Daly. As back out neutral ice, back the other way. Angled back along, Ben Balducci will set it up back behind. Now it's Artman trying to work it free. Stood up on the near side, getting a piece was Dom Ventura. 4 goals on the season, including 1 in the first meeting. Back the other way, here come the Jaguars as it's Owen Michael. Down the right side, flipping it in, back for it defensively. Lewinter, as Lewinter works it to the corner, taken over there once again, Lewinter. Michael pressuring. Far side taken back over. That's by the likes of Ventura. Back out in stride. Phillip right side off the blocker of Balducci. Going against the grain. Off the bench. Center red. Turnover. Here comes Michael. Michael pressured by Daly from behind. The alternate captain now. Back the other way. Albany's now Phillip. Wrap back around. All the way around. And Michael just angles it back out to neutral ice. Kicked back along far side. Taken over there by the likes of, that was McGurk, the junior. Back around near side, Burns. Burns flips or make it Banks. Now Lorenzi. Lorenzi to Blows. Lucas Blows. Tries to bank it by unsuccessfully. Banks now to Burns. Burns backhand dump. Lorenzi in on the forecheck. As back in after it, McGurk. McGurk all the way around, back the other way. Here comes Central. Lappy down the right side corner. Lappy off a stick, up behind. Far side picked up there by Pritchard. Gary Pritchard, the senior. Back out. Lorenzi to Blows. 2-on-1. Blows to Burns. Burns fires. He scores! Michael Burns for the 7th time this season. And Thomas Jefferson on the board in the first as Burns, top shelf beauty off the feed from Blows. TJ an early tally in this one. Michael Burns. Burns, Barbieri. 7 on the season for Burns. And Thomas Jefferson strikes here in the first. 40th goal of the season for the Jaguars, averaging 4.88 per game, 3.5 against. Vikings scoring 4.334, 3.76 against. As it's Burns getting the party started for Thomas Jefferson. Michael Burns making it 1-0. Now Salopek works it. Molnar up, looking for Fetzko. Fetzko's neck guard not attached. Kind of looking like a ponytail out there instead of the neck guard around the neck for Fetzko. Wait, straight back around. As in front. Back the other way. Here come the Vikings as backhander goes wide. Haliburka trying to get the game even. Now Molnar in transition. Molnar near side. Fetzko across and Salopek can't dot the I. Trying to finish it off and trying to give TJ a 2-goal advantage here in the first. Now Rapp backing behind as that's Matteo Missy. Masidi as Masidi takes back over. Matteo Masidi trying to clear the zone. Now worked back along. Travato down the near side. Travato galloping in. Travato sidesteps near side, lost it. Artman now looking back the other way. Michael poked back away from him. That was Albanese. Dante Albanese denying the Jaguars that time by. As Travato near side. Masidi up along Albanese. Just wrist one in. Balducci waiting on it and said, let's it go for Hartman. Hartman wraps it back around. Ketterer there waiting. Ketterer wrapping out. Backed up top Albanese. Wrist shot Balducci with the scoop off the ice. And Thomas Jefferson keeps it 1-0 here in the first on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing. Near side, the captain Daly wraps back behind as pressuring is Banks. Banks jams it back along. Far side, 1-0. Thomas Jefferson leads here in the early going. Trying to defend home ice. Both teams on streaks in the opposite direction. 2 in a row for TJ. 2 down the drain for Central Catholic. Right side, knocked off the puck on the right side. Trying to center there was Carter Merrill. As now taking Casamassa. Vincenzo Casamassa back around now. Michael from the near side corner trying to work it back up top. Now Banks wrist shot, glove down by Barbieri. And Mason Barbieri, the sophomore Tendy, keeps it out and keeps it 1-0 Thomas Jefferson. 1-0 TJ leads here in the first. 11:46 remaining in the first. 1-0 Jaguars blows. False face-off whistle blows before play can resume. It's going to be Lorenzi Burns and blows. The number 1 line for TJ. Taking the draw on the other side is Nate Morgan, the sophomore, as Morgan wins it back to the corner. Now Burns pinned off the puck there. Ramped back around on the likes of Gavin Watson. Kept alive there by Pritchard as Gary Pritchard holds the line momentarily. Now back the other way, Sargo near side pass connects to Watson. Gavin Watson past Lappy. Now Burns tries the backhand dump. Not enough on it, but helping it along was Blows. Holds the line. Lorenzi right side. Deflected back behind. As back the other way. Here comes Central Catholic. Sargo right side. Wrister. He scores! Seeing eye for Sargo. Give him 7 on the year, and Central Catholic ties the game up at 1. So Central Catholic and Sargo get things even. Seven goals on the season for Sargo, 7 goals on the season for Burns. One more 7 and we're in business. As now here comes Blows. Lucas Blows denied by Barbieri. As Blows was looking for his 8th of the year. TJ already a better first period than the first time these two teams met. They were down 2-0. Thomas Jefferson did not lead in that first inaugural meeting this year between the two squads. 10:33 rolling clock here in the first. Jam back along near side. Helped back along by the likes of Halliburka. As Halliburka wraps it back around in front. Thomas Jefferson looks to clear. They will. As picked back up by Travato, neutral ice, near side, angled along and back in. That was by Septic all the way back down. TJ and Pritchard in transition. Pritchard near side. Alizia now will join the brigade as well. All the way down, icing the call, 9:51 remaining in the first. 1-1 Thomas Jefferson and Pittsburgh Central Catholic. TJ struck first, Central Catholic with the equalizer. Offensive zone draw to the right side of Barbieri. Face-off tied up, controlled by the Vikings. Simon off the turnover, almost got one up on the cage. Blocked down in the middle. Now taken back over. Molnar runs into his own man. Simon keeps it alive. Fetzko centering feed. Deflected back behind. Now the Vikings look to clear. Held at the far side point there by Ellis. Now worked back out to neutral ice. Central Catholic in transition. As Central Catholic trying to find a way. It was Strobel. Unable to get in deep. Now Ellis lets it slide through. There goes the likes of Simon. Simon works it back out. Worked back across by Lavelle. Far side wrapped back in by Halliburka. As Halliburka all the way back around near side. Fetzko waiting on it. Fetzko now Lavelle takes over. Flip back along. Delayed offside. Ellis picks it up. Ellis now near side Simon. Simon to Fetzko. Garrett Fetzko. Center red dump. Wrap back around. Barbieri lets it go all the way through to Lavelle. Lavelle, stretch pass near side. Albany's far side. In stride. Now Phillip helps it along. Working backdoor. Phillip, he scores! Masidi to Phillip. And Phillip, guess what? It's his 7th. And Central finds a payday once again. Kane Phillip for the 7th time this season has Central Catholic on the board, and the Vikings lead for the first time today. Masidi across and now back the other way. Foot race. Merrill won't get there as Bombieri puts the paw down and hangs on. 2-1 Central Catholic leading here on MVI Live. .8:24 remaining in the first. 2-1 advantage here in favor of Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Hartman takes it back, goes to Artman. Carter Artman backs back along. Now Albany's backhand dump far side, D to D. Stretch back up the middle. Artman takes over, looking at Casamassa. Casamassa backhand feed back into the Viking end. Far side bank pass. As trying to work it in Ventura. Now Daly. Daly centering feed, broken back up by Artman. Now Daly takes back over. Puck pops up. Casamassa clears it back out all the way down. 7:50 remaining in the first. Picked back up, wrapping back around, surveyed along as it's taken over Albany's. Albany's near side stretch, looking for Phillip. Kane Phillip turning slapper off the boards. Balducci leaves it along for Hartman. Hartman knocked down, no call will come. Far side Lorenzi, 2-on-2. Cam Lorenzi with Merrill, drops it off for Merrill. Back to Lorenzi, angling it wide. Out in front, Burns takes a swing at it. Picked back up, back the other way. In stride, here comes Watson, getting it in deep. Simon pressured back behind, that's by Sargo. He had the equalizer before Phillip had the go-ahead strike here in the first. Thomas Jefferson, a picture-perfect start, but it's been all Central Catholic since. Lorenzi, stretch past Burns, 2-on-1 with Blows. Burns to Blows, forehand, backhand, and Barbieri spreads out to say no. The sophomore, Barbieri with a beauty. A little far on the pass by Burns, and the minute forwards almost hook up for the TJ strike. Face-off blocker side of Barbieri. After denying Lucas Blows. Blows tied up. Lorenzi tries to angle it on. Taken back over. Masidi all the way back down. Near side picked up. Simon on the stride. Lets it go. Ellis back around. Now Burns coughs it up in front. Ketterer angles it back to the right side. Lorenzi, the captain, back out. Albanese from his own end. Banks it back along. Ketterer stood up by Simon. Now Ellis. Ellis wraps near side. Burns. Burns takes the hit. Can't get it out. Strobel in the way. Now collision on the near side. Picked back up in the corner. Centering feed. Lucas Blows intervenes as Blows takes back over. Back to the near far side. Blows. Lucas Blows right down Broadway. Blows right side, blowing in. Up and into the netting as Blows could not connect with that one with 5:52 remaining here in the first. 2-1 advantage in favor of the Central Catholic Vikings. Face-off near side. Pritchard will duel with Halliburka. Halliburka pushes it back towards the TJ line. Now jam back along as Barbieri off his stick near side. Picked back up Artman. The Septic try to get it in deep. All the way far side, angled back behind us. Thomas Jefferson in the likes of Tucker Porter was trying to work things free as Hartman's wrists are into the catching glove of Mason Barbieri with 5:21 remaining in the first and a 2-1 Pittsburgh Central Catholic lead. .521 first period, 2-1. In favor of the Pittsburgh Central Catholic Vikings. Fetzko looking to change, lost the handle. Back behind, there's Lou Winter. As back the other way, Ventura. Kane Phillip just angles it along. Puck near side into the stands. So face off in deep, glove side of Ben Balducci. Back behind, Hartman looks to pressure it free. Balducci can't find the puck. As Salopek got it up, now Fetzko with Molnar in transition. Fetzko surveys, wraps it back, Molnar, now Salopek trying to join the party. 4-player scrum, far side corner. Wrap back around by Lou Winter. Fetzko stick went flying. Quick up now, there's Banks. Banks near side, Artman. Here comes Artman. Through the middle, Artman knocked down. Now Lorenzi. Lorenzi to Burns. Burns down the near side. Burns in front. Lorenzi couldn't get a stick on it, as Cam was looking to tie. As Blows trying to take it away with Lorenzi, but Daly, the captain, just angles it back along. Now taken back over by Burns. Burns to Banks. Banks back over. Here comes Blows by one. Blows using his speed, powering in. Blows back door, and Lucas Blows goes toppling over the cage, comes dislodged. 3:36 remaining in the first. And it's a 2-1 Central Catholic lead. Face-off comes back out in front of the Central Catholic bench after the Blows attempt. 3:36 first period, 2-1 lead in favor of Pittsburgh Central Catholic. As the Vikings control off the draw, that's Lappy. Now near side, Sergo can advance. Lucas Blows to Burns. Now Lorenzi could not control on the near side. Lorenzi dumps back underneath. Lucas Blows back below the goal line, turns it over. Sergo on the far side. Chris Sargo in transition, rubbed off by Lorenzi. Balducci wraps it back around. Lappy waiting on the near side half wall. Angled up top, Albanese. Now helped along all the way back underneath by the likes of Travato. Now it's taken back on the near side. Back up, Albanese. Back to the right side, half wall. There's Morgan. Morgan drops it off. Here's Burns. Extended shift for the number one line for Coach Zeiler. Lorenzi rips it in, dump in change as the Jaguars get a fresh bunch on. 2:37 remaining in the first. 2-1 lead here in favor of the Central Catholic Vikings. Good time to be a Viking right now. They knocked off Harrisburg inside the PIHL 6A state semifinals this past Saturday, as they've made a home at Manson Park. I had the privilege of calling their quarterfinal win versus State College. And now Central Catholic will play LaSalle College for a rematch of the first game of the season for the PIHL 6A championship. So good time to be a Viking right now, and basketball season getting under full swing as well inside the WPIAL. We'll have our first basketball game of the season tomorrow as Strobel right side, as we'll be back in action at South Allegheny, weather permitting. As that one off the M boards, didn't think I'd be saying that this early into the year, but weather permitting. We'll have South Allegheny taking on McKeesport in a Mon Valley rivalry as Simon tries to work it back along and jam back all the way down. TJ's basketball team started the season 2-0. Some big games by Kane Egerton, beating Sarah Catholic and South Allegheny. .124 first period, 2-1. TJ trailing Central Catholic. As quick whistle here, will reset, readjust. Face-off comes to the blocker side of Balducci. As face-off tie-up, still in the dot, taking Salopek, can't clear. Wrist shot, Balducci almost caught napping here in the 9 p.m. hour. Now Fetzko, flutterer, all the way back in, wrap back along, Salopek. Up top it goes, back the other way. Here comes the city. And offside the call as a Viking goes flying in the middle, and that was the likes of Ketterer for Pittsburgh Central Catholic. The blue line gets the best of him. 101 first period action, 2-1 lead in favor of Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Both teams will bring fresh troops into the party. Hartman has Burns near side on his tape. Here comes Burns, toe drag release. Goes sailing wide of the stick side, or the glove side of Barbieri. Lorenzi now forcing it in deep. Cam Lorenzi back behind Burns, swings it to Artman. Artman left side point off the body of a Viking in front, back behind. Ventura, stretch pass out it goes. Now Daly, the captain, with 32. Daly, glove down by Balducci, no rebound to find. Two-one lead here for the Central Catholic Vikings. It was Burns, then Sargo and Phillip with the equalizer, and go-ahead strikes for Central Catholic. Down to 25 remaining here in the first. Puck wanders near side, the captain Daly. As back behind, game a catch. Blows pressuring, works it free towards Lorenzi. As Lorenzi trying to vacate his own end. Now Artman off the window to the line and not out. Now Simon, quick up it goes. 4 minutes remaining, or 4 seconds remaining here in the first, as time will hit 0, and Central Catholic leads by 1 after 1. It's 2-1 Vikings right here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing. It's time to customize your ride with TC Customized in Jefferson Hills. Wheels, rims, and tires, along with lift kit and lowering kits, full service auto detailing, along with custom audio systems, remote starts, alarms, custom lighting, tints, and so much more. Whatever your need is, you can completely customize your ride today at TC Customized. Call today at 412-384-5300. The Trailside Pub and Restaurant, located on the banks of the Youghiogheny River in West Newton, is serving up classic American fare along with 20 beers on tap. From our Tuesday wing nights, Thursday trivia nights, and Sunday brunch, we have something for everyone. Bring some friends to come and relax on our covered and heated deck or catch the game at the bar. The Trailside strives to support the community, and we can't wait to see you along the trail.
Hello, my name is Paul Schmidt, owner of Classic Deck Impressions located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are a full-scale deck building company specializing in new deck construction and remodeling. We utilize only the highest quality products and follow the most strict building procedures. Call us today at 412-496-5189 for your free in-home consultation and computer-generated drawings. Also visit us at classicdeckimpressions.com.
Direct Jewelers in Mirabella Boutique is South Hill's premier diamond and engagement center. We are dedicated to providing top quality jewelry at wholesale pricing, offering the lowest price on jewelry and jewelry repair in the area, along with paying the highest cash price for gold, silver, and diamonds. Whether it's a cozy get. One chapter in the books, and chapter 2 starts its tale with a 2-1 Central Catholic lead. All the way back, the Vikings control, as picked up by Lappy, fluttering back along. 2-1 Pittsburgh Central Catholic out in front here on MVI Live and Lionsheart Media. MVI Live's winter season is powered by Cheplick Packing in Finleyville. So make sure you check out Cheplick Packing for all your needs. As right side, Sargo, he scores! Picture perfect placement. And right on the nose, Chris Sargo sends it in for his 8th of the season, 2nd of the game, and it's 3 in a row for Central Catholic. 37 seconds in, Chris Sargo makes no mistake. Hartman to Ellis, near side. Jaguars are up 1-0 now. Quickly, 3 the other way. Michael trying to get one back. Michael powering in near side. Michael backs one back, looking at Ellis. Casamassa. Ellis tries to angle it along. Hartman can't hold the line on the air and pass by Ellis. TJ touches up to late offside. Stretch pass now, Hartman. Hartman pressured far side. Casamassa. Near side, Michael. Michael flips one far side corner as taken back over, jammed off the boards. Casamassa towards Michael. Back to Casamassa, denied. Rebound loose in front as Barbieri keeps it out, keeps it a 2-goal advantage for Central Catholic. As now back the other way, here comes Central. Donahue, wrist shot turned away by Balducci. Near side angled back to the line and out. Steptick back to his own end. Far side along. Right side cross rink. Halliburka as tries to get it deep. Now Watson. All the way in off the deflection. Hartman back forward. Hartman near side reverses to Ellis. Turnover, centering feed. Watson. Wrist shot never got on as Balducci will reach back and cover up. 14:47 remaining in the second. 3-1 lead here in favor of the Pittsburgh Central Catholic Vikings. .47 third period. Face-off tie-up. Pritchard trying to move it along. Now Watson. Wrist shot blocked down by Banks. Banks, far side corner. Slides it Fetzko. Fetzko. Here comes Molnar galloping back the other way. As Molnar near side, right side corner. Tries to work it back towards Pritchard. Back the other way. Here comes the likes. Masidi. Into the middle, wrist shot blocked down by Banks. Far side, wrap back behind by Strobel. As Santino Strobel. Now Masidi in front, Strobel. Strobel curling off the left wing corner. Out towards the front of the net, taken back, Strobel. Wouldn't go, Balducci got enough. 14 remaining in the second, and it's a 3-1 lead for Pittsburgh Central Catholic. As taken back over, Salopek. Here comes Salopek, angling it back in deep. As the defensive unit will change for the Jaguars. As fresh off the bench, Simon. Simon trying to work it in deep. Now taken by Molnar. Molnar sends one back along. Foot race for it. Fetzko watches it as it's icing on Thomas Jefferson with 13:35 remaining in the second. 3-1 lead here for the Jaguars. Or for the Vikings, excuse me, over the Jaguars. Face-off glove side of Balducci as Blows wins it back cleanly. Angle back near side again. Thomas Jefferson lost their best player to juniors in the forms of Schliebner entering this year, the best returning player on the back end. Just kind of the staple on that defensive line, playing up in Detroit. Just got a tendered contract as well, as Schliebner's been doing great for himself since leaving Thomas Jefferson. Obviously, TJ knew that was a possibility. Coming into this year, they were hoping to keep him, but obviously he's done great up in Detroit. As again, Mason Barbieri. As Burns wide, now Lorenzi. Cam Lorenzi, the captain, Back to Burns. Burns working out front. Wrister. Burns off the deflection on your official on the far side. Daly lost an edge. Blows takes over. Blows. Artman. Wrister, and Barbieri once again. (3-1) Central Catholic out in front. And Central not going to be allowed to change, as Halliburton going to have to come back on along with Sargo, who has a pair. 12:48 remaining in the second. Face-off comes in deep, glove side of Barbieri. Face-off push forward by Blows. Lorenzi trying to work in as well. Taken back over, that's by Sargo. Sargo trying to force the issue, now Albanese. Far side stepping in front, Lorenzi. Pop back up top, held at the line by Artman. Sargo has two. He's bookended both goals for Central Catholic. Blows, far side, picks it up. Now Simon, fans on the stretch pass, gets it back as Simon down the left side with speed into the attacking end. Wraps one back in, Lorenzi on the forecheck, Cam Lorenzi. Trying to work it back, now Halliburton wraps it hard around and out, no icing off the tip they say, as looked like Septic maybe got a piece. Lorenzi, near side, the captain of the Jaguars, banks one along. Cam Lorenzi was injured earlier this season, missed a game for the Jaguars, but back here in the lineup, obviously, as Cam Lorenzi had 2 of the 3 in the first meeting. 6 gone here in the second, and Central Catholics increase their lead. 3-1, Blows, deflects it in. Michael first one after it, as Michael back behind, overtaken on the far side. Traviano, as now it's taken by Michael. Up top, Hartman, wrist shot, deflected up and out. 11:15 second period, 3-1 lead for the Pittsburgh Central Catholic Vikings. And this game and every game this winter sports season on MVI Live is powered by Cheplick Packing. Face-off comes blocker side of the keeper Barbieri. Casamassa into the twine with 11:12 remaining in the second, and a 3-1 lead for Pittsburgh Central Catholic and the Vikings. Face-off tied up, now one back, Ellis, wrist shot, deflected back, Casamassa, Hartman just slides one back underneath, now Merrill slid into the boards on the near side, 4-player scrum, Carter Merrill trying to work things free, now taking over on the back line, as Thomas Jefferson trying to work things back out in their favor, down by 2, as Casamassa, now Merrill pushed back out as the puck wanders free to Morgan. Morgan in transition, back the other way. Nate Morgan. Morgan stops up, surveys Morgan. Wristing back underneath, picked up by Lappy. Lappy now taken back over by Donahue. Back below the TJ cage. Morgan wrapping, left wing corner. Merrill takes over there. Takes a shoulder from Lappy as he sends it back to Hartman. Far side, Hartman. Hartman stops up, surveys Hartman. Casamassa now. Casamassa slides one through the wickets of the defense of Morgan. Now Lappy from his own end. Lappy, skate to stick, far side connects as Miss City. Back up to Sargo, ramped off the board, set up there by Balducci. Back underneath is taken by Ellis. Ellis cuts far side, turns it over. Ketterer out in front, and Balducci denies Lappy as Owen Michael just flips it in. The Jaguars will change things up. Full sail change for TJ. Number 1 offensive line back out on the ice with Pritchard and Banks on the back end. Ketterer tries to throw his weight into Pritchard. Now Banks. Banks to Burns. Burns started the scoring what feels like a long time ago for Thomas Jefferson. Back underneath. Picked up by Masidi. Blows. Now Burns trying to fend off Ketterer. Puck on the far side half wall. Pops back. Lucas blows. Strobel pokes it away with the sweeping swing. 8 gone here in the second. 3-1 lead in favor of the Central Catholic Vikings as Blows galloping in. Lucas blows. Wrister off the pipe as Blows inches away in front. Sticked away by Barbieri. As Barbieri once again up to the task. Burns in front, fires. Barbieri with the glove. Mason Barbieri, the sophomore, taking care of business so far here tonight. Now Pritchard. Back underneath. Flip back to the line. Poked back in off the skates of Burns. Ketterer, center red, dumps it in. Dump in change. Lorenzi wants it, but Pritchard circles back underneath. Kane Phillip will pressure as Burns works back behind Balducci. Quick up Lorenzi. Lorenzi just angles it along all the way down and icing the call on Thomas Jefferson with 7:56 remaining in the second. 3-1 lead for the Central Catholic Vikings. Near side McGurk jams it off the boards. 7:52 period. As puck taken near side, wrap back left side. There goes Fetzko. Fetzko flips it back along past the last line. McGurk watches it wander into Barbieri, and he'll hang on. 7:40 here in a sluggishly moving second frame. Face-off tied up, 7:28 second period. As poked back up top, taken over there, left side Simon. Ripped back below, now taken back over underneath. As Central Catholic looks to vacate their own end as Lou Winter got it out. Taken back over and poked back away from Phillip, but the Vikings maintain. As back to the near side, under the stick of Daly all the way down. Daly wants it, the captain waiting. Instead, McGurk, wrist shot deflected right into the Jaguar chest. Rebound, Phillip shuffled it just wide. Moner, stretch far side. Fetzko chasing. LeWinter jams one off the boards. Now Moner. Moner working back the other way. As Moner overtaken by Kane Phillip. As the captain jams it back along off Ventura. Simon, now Ventura, taken back over by Moner. Monar working in, down the slot. Monar to the backhand, centering feed, backdoor, Fetzko, he scores, no! No signal of goal. Fetzko on the back door, thought he buried it. And now some sorting out. TJ thought they got it within one, but Barbieri had another thought. I think the TJ coaching staff wants an explanation. Fetzko right away, hands up saying it's in. Far side official might have lost sight, and the TJ bench wanted an explanation of why Garrett Fetzko's not credited with his fourth goal of the season, and the lead's not down to one. Now it's Michael, as Thomas Jefferson apparently just an inch away from a 3-2 game. Instead, it stays 3-1 Central Catholic, Ellis holds the line. Michael to the middle. Backhand. Casamassa wide. Now Merrill's side of the goal mouth. Stuff attempt. It's in! And it's waved off again. As the net came off its moorings, helping Casamassa pot it in. That one much more clear. And TJ again can't believe it. And this one probably a lot more reasonable on the no goal call. First one, I think officials just lost sight of the puck. But right now, if you're Thomas Jefferson, you're right there. You're on the precipice of breaking through. You're playing with fire if you're the Vikings. Central trying not to get burned. Turnover to Blows, the ever dangerous Blows. Now Lorenzi. Back the other way, here comes Morgan. Galloping down the right side. Morgan knocked off the puck as it pops free, gets it back. McGurk near side. McGurk, sidestep deflection, Blows back the other way, up to Burns. Burns lost the handle, deflected free near side and angled back out. As knocking it back to center red and then some. Was the likes of Sinceri. Lappy now all the way back. Pritchard. We'll make that it was Albany's. Able to angle that back out for the likes of Central Catholic. As Pritchard now Burns. Back to his own end as Burns banks it off the glass, back out, Blows, tracks it down, Blows, lost an edge down the left side. Albany's the alternate captain. Takes back over, Albany's slides one right up the gut. Lappy with 4:50 remaining here in the second. Lappy slammed into the boards. No call coming as the Central Catholic side was hoping for the first penalty of the game. Instead, Burns, wrister, handcuffing the keeper, Barbieri, but he keeps it out in the process. Now 2-on-0 of Theory. Morgan in, forehand, and Balducci the poke. Nate Morgan denied up top. Travato never got it through. Left side, Morgan. Burns now trying to work it back out towards the line. A pass Hartman. Simon picks back up underneath. Simon banks it near side. Elysia to the line. Simon back out. Travato once more in the way. Here comes Burns. Wrist shot glove down by Barbieri. Working back underneath is Strobel. Make that the likes of Tommy Lavelle. As in on Barbieri, and he'll hang on with 3:46 remaining in the second. 3-1 lead in favor of the Central Catholic Vikings. As Pittsburgh Central Catholic out in front trying to keep it that way. TJ not one but two goals they thought they had did not go in their favor. They scored the first. It was Burns. Then Sargo, Phillip, and Sargo with the lone goal of the second. This has been TJ's best offensive period. 26 goals this season in the second frame out of their 39. Goose egg on the board here in the second thus far. Central Catholic, 15 goals, which is good enough for their highest output in a period this season. Galizia over skates. Phillip. Now collision far side taken back over by the Vikings. Final 3.5 here in the second. As right up the gut, here comes Kane Phillip. Phillip right side, Balducci. Long range wrister, he'll hang on. As Ben Balducci keeps it out. 3:11 remaining in the second. 3-1, Pittsburgh Central Catholic out in front. Face-off glove side of Balducci. 3:11 remaining in the third. Face-off tie-up As everybody converges on the puck, Molnar picks it up for Thomas Jefferson. Molnar working back the other way. Molnar near side. Wrist one back along, in after it. Travato. Travato now right side, back the other way. Halaburka. Banks steps in front, wrist one back down Albanese. Has Travato near side. Off the end boards, goes back over to Travato on the near side. Travato stretch pass. Stepik works in. Stepdick, wrist shot off of Banks and wide. Fetzko waiting on it, eludes him, as now pops back free to Banks. Banks off Molnar, near side, jam back along all the way in. Pritchard gets a stick on it. Back out, neutral ice, Fetzko with 2:20 remaining. Fetzko from center ed, backhand dump, glove down by Travato, the alternate captain. Travato working in, wrists one into the far side corner. Balducci sets up back behind, angled towards the Viking bench. Cleared back in deep, now taken by Halaburka. Halaburka pinned off the puck by Pritchard. 2:02 remaining in the second. 3-1 lead here in favor of the Pittsburgh Central Catholic Vikings. As Molnar rips one back around, taken back over by McGurk. 1:50 remaining here in the second. 3-1 lead in favor of Central Catholic. Vikings trying to take a 2-goal advantage into the third. Maybe 4, but Simon holds the line. Wrists one back behind. Imagine TJ will finish this period with that number 1 unit of Blows, Burns, and Lorenzi. Morgan, Rister, Balducci the answer. Over the boards, though, instead comes Casamassa with Lorenzi and Burns, or Blows. Now Casamassa going to go to the bench, so it is that number 1 line of Blows, Burns, and Lorenzi. Simon stays out, and joining him will be Michael. So TJ going with an extra forward here for this last minute 30. Michael will take the draw for Thomas Jefferson instead of Blows. So Michael wins it, Simon banks it. Back out now, Watson. Michael trying to work it forward to Lorenzi. Lorenzi to Burns. Burns trying to barrel his way in. Back behind, there's Michael. Michael overtaken far side corner. Lorenzi pokes at it. Sargo has 2 with 1:10 remaining. Jams it off Watson. Lorenzi helps it further along. Wrap back around by Albanese. Far side Lappy. Just back to the middle. Now Simon. Simon to Blows. Lucas Blows. Near side Lorenzi. Cam Lorenzi. Right side in. Michael works in. Michael can't get the shot away. And a reason why, looks like hooking gonna be the call. And a penalty coming on Gavin Watson. First penalty of the game comes here in the dying seconds of period number 2. TJ 7 for 15 on the power play. Central Catholic 75% on the kill, 15 for 20. 46.7 on the PP for the Jaguars. 42 seconds is what you're worried about right now if you're Central Catholic. Blows back up. Simon works in over Michael. As now to Burns. Loose stick. It's of one of the Vikings as Blows poked out. Ketterer, line held by Simon. Incredible by Simon. Now Simon looking, fires, blocked down near side Simon. Simon takes a hit near side. Burns trying to join in as well with 13. The Vikings get the clear and send us not to the locker room yet. So 121, a 4-on-4, 8.3 till we go to the break. It's Lucas Blows getting the gate. 3-1 Central Catholic leads, looking for one more before the break, down to 4. Simon flutters one in on the keeper. Barbieri keeps it out, and it's 3-1 Central after 2 right here on MVI Live. As Burns buried one early on from blows, and Lorenzi making it 1-0. TJ Sargo and Kane Phillip both with their 7th answered, and 37 seconds into the second, Sargo made it 2, and it's 3-1 Central Catholic after 2 right here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Pack. Cheplick Packing, a full-service family-owned butcher shop serving the Mon Valley since 1950. We offer a full line of processing services. Whether you're planning your next big party or just a weeknight dinner, we have you covered. From our hand-cut steaks and pork chops to house-made kielbasa and so much more, at Cheplick's we love our customers and can't wait to see you. Call us today at 724-348-7094 or visit our website for more information at cheplickpacking.com. Eber and Associates Insurance Services is Pittsburgh's premier independent insurance agency with over 2 decades of experience and a team of more than 25 certified experts. We give you confidence in your coverage. Whether you're a business owner or an individual, our personalized approach ensures you get exactly what you need. Call today at 412-653-0600. Eber and Associates Insurance Services. Custom insurance covered for life.
Douglas Education Center is right here at home, fast, focused, and hands-on. Our short-term programs take you from the classroom to a career in months, not years. With small classes, real equipment, and instructors who've done the work, you'll build the skills you need for a family-sustainable future. From day one to hired, we're in your corner. Douglas Education Center, changing lives every day. Start now at dec.edu.
The Savage Gentleman Barbershop in Elizabeth is raising the standard in the barbershop industry. Open Tuesday through Saturday, the Savage Gentleman will get your hair right for whatever the occasion may be. Appointments and walk-ins both welcome, so next time you need a cut, don't settle for less. Come get the best at the Savage Gentleman Barbershop. Salvatore's Pizza and Pasta in Bell Vernon, always homemade with the freshest ingredients, is a must-try in the Mon Valley. Open Wednesday and Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday from 11 to 9, and Sundays from 11 to 7. Dine in and take out available. We are pleased to also offer catering for whatever big events you have planned. Call us today at 724-633-0174. Salvatore's Pizza and Pasta, only feeding our customers with the very best. It's time to customize your ride with TC Customized in Jefferson Hills. Wheels, rims, and tires, along with lift kit and lowering kits, full service auto detailing, along with custom audio systems, remote starts, alarms, custom lighting, tints, and so much more. Whatever your need is, you can completely customize your ride today at TC Customized. Call today at 412-384-5300. The Trailside Pub and Restaurant, located on the banks of the Youghiogheny River in West Newton, is serving up classic American fare along with 20 beers on tap. From our Tuesday wing nights, Thursday trivia nights, and Sunday brunch, we have something for everyone. Bring some friends to come and relax on our covered and heated deck or catch the game at the bar. The Trailside strives to support the community, and we can't wait to see you along the trail.
Hello, my name is Paul Schmidt, owner of Classic Deck Impressions located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are a full-scale deck building company specializing in new deck construction and remodeling. We utilize only the highest quality products and follow the most strict building procedures. Call us today at 412-496-5189 for your free in-home consultation and computer-generated drawings. Also visit us at classicdeckimpressions.com.
Direct Jewelers in Mirabella Boutique is South Hill's premier diamond and engagement center. We are dedicated to providing top quality jewelry at wholesale pricing, offering the lowest price on jewelry and jewelry repair in the area, along with paying the highest cash price for gold, silver, and diamonds. Whether it's a cozy gathering or a festive celebration, we have the perfect jewelry for everyone. Come explore our stunning collection today and find your new favorite piece at Direct Jewelers in Mirabella Boutique. There's no better way to start your morning than with a fresh cup of coffee, and why not start with the best? Three-time Mon Valley favorite winner, His Place Coffee, Community and More, located at 103rd Street in Monessen. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have something for everyone. From our fresh brewed coffee, refreshing cold brews, house-made lattes, fraps, and so much more. If you can't decide 4 days of the week, I'll personally be there to help you craft the perfect drink for your needs. We're also serving up house-made breakfast and lunch paninis, homemade baked goods with gluten and dairy-free options available. We are so much more than just a coffee shop, offering community outreach, including Kids Craft Day and Story Time. There's always something new brewing, and we can't wait to see you at His Place Coffee, Community and More. Cheplick Packing, a full-service family-owned butcher shop serving the Mon Valley since 1950. We offer a full line of processing services. Whether you're planning your next big party or just a weeknight dinner, we have you covered. From our hand-cut steaks and pork chops to house-made kielbasa and so much more, at Cheplick's we love our customers and can't wait to see you. Call us today at 724-348-7094 or visit our website for more information at cheplickpacking.com. Cheplick Packing, a full-service family-owned butcher shop serving the Mon Valley since 1950. We offer a full line of processing services. Whether you're planning your next big party or just a weeknight dinner, we have you covered. From our hand-cut steaks and pork chops to house-made kielbasa and so much more, at Cheplick's we love our customers and can't wait to see you. Call us today at 724-348-7094 or visit our website for more information at cheplickpacking.com. Eber and Associates Insurance Services is Pittsburgh's premier independent insurance agency with over 2 decades of experience and a team of more than 25 certified experts. We give you confidence in your coverage. Whether you're a business owner or an individual, our personalized approach ensures you get exactly what you need. Call today at 412-653-0600. Eber and Associates Insurance Services. Custom insurance covered for life.
Douglas Education Center is right here at home, fast, focused, and hands-on. Our short-term programs take you from the classroom to a career in months, not years. With small classes, real equipment, and instructors who've done the work, you'll build the skills you need for a family-sustainable future. From day one to hired, we're in your corner. Douglas Education Center, changing lives every day. Start now at dec.edu.
The Savage Gentleman Barbershop in Elizabeth is raising the standard in the barbershop industry. Open Tuesday through Saturday, the Savage Gentleman will get your hair right for whatever the occasion may be. Appointments and walk-ins both welcome, so next time you need a cut, don't settle for less. Come get the best at the Savage Gentleman Barbershop. Salvatore's Pizza and Pasta in Bell Vernon, always homemade with the freshest ingredients, is a must-try in the Mon Valley. Open Wednesday and Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday from 11 to 9, and Sundays from 11 to 7. dine-in and take-out available. We are pleased to also offer catering for whatever big events you have planned. Call us today at 724-633-0174. Salvatore's Pizza and Pasta, only feeding our customers with the very best. It's time to customize your ride with TC Customized in Jefferson Hills. Wheels, rims, and tires, along with lift kit and lowering kits, full service auto detailing, along with custom audio systems, remote starts, alarms, custom lighting, tints, and so much more. Whatever your need is, you can completely customize your ride today at TC Customized. Call today at 412-384-5300. The Trailside Pub and Restaurant, located on the banks of the Youghiogheny River in West Newton, is serving up classic American fare along with 20 beers on tap. From our Tuesday wing nights, Thursday trivia nights, and Sunday brunch, we have something for everyone. Bring some friends to come and relax on our covered and heated deck or catch the game at the bar. The Trailside strives to support the community, and we can't wait to see you along the trail.
Hello, my name is Paul Schmidt, owner of Classic Deck Impressions located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are a full-scale deck building company specializing in new deck construction and remodeling. We utilize only the highest quality products and follow the most strict building procedures. Call us today at 412-496-5189 for your free in-home consultation and computer-generated drawings. Also visit us at classicdeckimpressions.com.
Direct Jewelers in Mirabella Boutique is South Hill's premier diamond and engagement center. We are dedicated to providing top quality jewelry at wholesale pricing, offering the lowest price on jewelry and jewelry repair in the area, along with paying the highest cash price for gold, silver, and diamonds. Whether it's a cozy gathering or a festive celebration, we have the perfect jewelry for everyone. Come explore our stunning collection today and find your new favorite piece at Direct Jewelers in Mirabella Boutique. There's no better way to start your morning than with a fresh cup of coffee, and why not start with the best? Three-time Mon Valley favorite winner, His Place Coffee, Community, and More, located at 103rd Street in Menneson. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have something for everyone. From our fresh brewed coffee, refreshing cold brews, house-made lattes, fraps, and so much more. If you can't decide 4 days of the week, I'll personally be there to help you craft the perfect drink for your needs. We're also serving up house-made breakfast and lunch paninis, homemade baked goods with gluten and dairy-free options available. We are so much more than just a coffee shop, offering community outreach, including Kids Craft Day and Story Time. There's always something new brewing, and we can't wait to see you at His Place Coffee, Community, and More. Cheplick Packing, a full-service family-owned butcher shop serving the Mon Valley since 1950. We offer a full line of processing services. Whether you're planning your next big party or just a weeknight dinner, we have you covered. From our hand-cut steaks and pork chops to house-made kielbasa and so much more, at Cheplick's we love our customers and can't wait to see you. Call us today at 724-348-7094 or visit our website for more information at cheplickpacking.com. Two chapters written, one left to be told, with the Vikings up by a pair. It was 2-1 Central after one. Central scored 23 seconds into the third. 3-1 in favor of the Vikings to start in period number 3. And we'll play 4-on-4 for 114 here in the start of the third. Lucas blows in the box for the next 152, 114, and being released then will be Gavin Watson. 17 minutes on the clock here. Third period about to get set on MVI Live, brought to you by Cheplick's Packing in Finleyville. And a big thank you to all our sponsors, Cheplick's Packing, Eber Associates, and Insurance Services. Of course, Tyler Eber, standout running back for the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars. They're sponsoring our player of the game, Salvatore's Pizza and Pasta, the Trailside Restaurant and Pub, along with TC Customized Direct Jewelers and Mirabella Boutique, His Place Coffee Community More, Douglas Education Center, and Savage Gentleman in Elizabeth. And if you're in that West Jefferson Hills, Elizabeth area, again, go check out my guy Jonathan Toth and Savage Gentleman Barbershop. I was just there last week getting a nice trim before the Thanksgiving holiday, and again, never a bad experience going to Savage Gentleman. And of course, again, go check out all of our great sponsors as personal ties with all of them. Use them all personally when needed for, their great services they provide, and would love to provide you with their services as well. As that one down and in, Artman after it. Now Morgan picks it up back behind again. A lot of ice here, 4-on-4 to start the third. Angled back behind, picked up by Artman. Carter Artman around one. Stretch pass up to Cam Lorenzi. Drops it off to Burns. As Burns knocked down, draws the penalty. Important Lorenzi gets the touch. He won't, as Balducci on his belly down at the other end was trying to go to the bench, lost his footing, and he was down on full spread eagle. And the reason I said important Lorenzi touches the puck to kill as much of this time as possible and maybe get a little extra power play time out of it. So now they'll have an abbreviated 4-on-3 without Lucas Blows. And then it will go 4-on-4 before 5-on-4. TJ a chance to get back in it. In the penalty box goes the likes of McGurk. All the way back down off the clear. A Central Catholic shorthanded once again. First time did not last long. As now Artman near side. Artman works it in, wraps it around off the end boards. Picked up as Lorenzi holds it far side. Now Burns. Burns wrapping up top. Hartman back to Burns. Burns walking in. Hartman top of the slot. Wrister to flex wide. Now Burns. Burns back behind Artman. TJ controlling on the man advantage. Over 47% on the year. Up top Hartman. Hartman now Artman. 4-on-4 action. As Thomas Jefferson still in command. Burns lets it slide through. Again, 4-on-4 here for the next 26 seconds. Then Blows will join the power play. As here comes Lorenzi. Wrapping back behind. Stops up. Lorenzi backdoor. Burns couldn't get it as he was trying to feed Burns out in front. Now Lorenzi. Trovato back behind. Again, 4-on-4 for the next 8 seconds. Back behind Albany's as they control with Blows coming out of the box. Blows has been released. TJ back on the power play as that was sent down before the penalty expires. So that is why icing will be the call with 15:06 remaining in the third. 39 seconds remaining here in this power play for TJ as Thomas Jefferson, as Artman, Michael, Casamassa, Merrill, and Blows. Important situation. TJ had 2 goals negated, both called off by our officiating crew saying they were not good hockey goals and kept it 3-1. Blows. Now Artman back to Blows. Blows high slot wrister. Up top Michael back underneath Merrill. Merrill to Artman. Artman off his skate all the way back out. Carter Artman surveys over to the alternate captain Blows. Blows cuts near side. Blows back to Artman. Artman gains the line. Artman stops up. Back to Blows. Blows wrister denied. Rebound shuffled wide as Casamassa could not clean up the garbage. Now Merrill, 2 seconds remaining, back to even strength. TJ 0 for 2 on the power play. Here comes Michael. Michael cuts it left side. Michael, cross rink, online Merrill. Merrill had it wander away. Now Merrill back to Owen Michael. Michael trying to muscle free. Artman up top. Artman holds the line. Now Michael. Michael near side, dump in all the way back behind. Merrill, stick lift, far side, picked back up there. Wrap back towards the line, and eventually Ventura sends it out. Far side now, Kane Phillip over to Daly. the captain, Daly. Wrist shot never got on to Ben Balducci. 13:45 remaining here in the third. As back up the gut, here comes Michael. Now taken back over, flip back along as Central Catholic will try to work back the other way. The Central Catholic Vikings up by 2. Travato, bank pass Daly. Now it's taken over by Salopek. Back over Lowinter, center red dump. As Banks picks it up back behind Michael Banks. Back over, now Hartman finds his man Molnar. Risky pass, almost picked off as Banks was pressured there by Kane Phillips all the way around. Molnar far side, angled back out to center ice, Banks back along. That's where Molnar picks it up in his own end. Flip back near side as it's taken back over. Off the stick of Fetzko all the way back in deep. Fetzko lost it. Hartman slides one near side corner. Molnar wrapping back behind as Ketterer pressured from behind. Here comes Ketterer galloping in. Ketterer right side. Phillip wrists it off the window, off the dasher all the way out. Sent right back in from center end. Now Hartman. Jaguars changing. Back up towards Fetzko. Eludes him. Albanese. Far side pass connects. As they go D to D, Albanese takes back over. Off the stick of Lappy, now Hartman. Back to Hartman. Ty Hartman. Back to Artman. As Carter Artman over to Cam Lorenzi tries to work it in deep. Lorenzi back behind. Surveys up top Artman left side point, wrist shot, and Barbieri keeps it out and keeps it a 2-goal advantage. Mason Barbieri. Face off tied up, Lucas blows, now Artman. Far side, Pritchard, wrist shot, glove down, no problem there for Barbieri. Solid the whole way, denying Gary Pritchard and denying TJ their second tally of the game. 3 unanswered for Central Catholic after TJ led 1-0 early on. Jaguars scored 2 in the third in the first meeting. They were both by Lorenzi. TJ needs some life here as they had Central Catholic down early on, had a chance multiple times to cut the deficit down to 1. The official said otherwise, as twice TJ thought they got it to a 3-2 game. Puck wanders back underneath. There's Morgan. Slammed into the corner boards there. Hartman and Artman work it free. Wrapped around all the way down. As this is going to go as an icing on the Jaguars. As all the way past McGurk, all the way down and back behind Barbieri. 11:08 remaining in the third. And it's a 3-1 lead here in favor of the Central Catholic Vikings. Face-off will come glove side of Ben Balducci, the senior tendy. Blows will take the draw versus Morgan. 1 to Burns. Burns down the near side. Here comes Burns flying down the left wing. Lost the handle. Lorenzi picks it up. Now Morgan. Morgan pressured by Cam Lorenzi. As Lorenzi make it, Morgan works back into his own end. Hard up to Lappy. Lappy pressured by Blows. Left side taken over. Travato works back below. Pocket pick now Lorenzi. Over, Blows in stride, Blows by a couple, Blows, fires, rebound, cleared away by Lappy. All the way back up and out. Here comes Morgan. Left side Morgan. Canceled out in transition by Hartman. As Hartman continues to pressure. 10:20 remaining here in the third. As puck works free near side. Delayed penalty on the Vikings. Blows will stop up, wait for reinforcements from the bench as TJ has the extra attacker on, but Artman just throws it right to the Vikings defense and Lavelle right at the far blue line. So 10:06 third period, TJ 0 for 2 on the power play. Will head back hoping the third time's the charm. Looks like Sargo as a pair will get the gate here for Central Catholic. So Sargo gets the gate. TJ 0 for 2 on the power play, trying to solve the keeper Barbieri here. Merrill up top. There's Artman. Artman has blows if he wants him. Fires one, never got through. Now Lorenzi off the deflection. Lorenzi, Artman. Artman to blows. Blows. Swings it far side. Artman one-timer. They score! Lorenzi cleans it up in front. And Thomas Jefferson does indeed find new life on the power play. Cam Lorenzi, the captain, comes through. So Thomas Jefferson cuts the lead to 1. Captain clutch Cam Lorenzi gets TJ within 1. Power play strike by the Jaguars as Thomas Jefferson has new life. There's Michael. Battle forward on the right side half wall. As taken back over, Molnar tries to wrap it. Ketterer in the way, just out of the reach of Strobel. As Strobel will work back for it near side. In the corner, wrap back underneath. There goes Artman. Artman picks it up. Tries to angle it back along. Molnar banks it back out. Far side, push back along. Travato. Now left side, Rister off the side of the cage. Back behind. Central Catholic trying to hang on, trying to extend the lead. Up 3-2 here in the third. Thomas Jefferson striking for the 17th time in the third period this season. Hartman now wheels back to his own end, near side, picked up by Artman. As Banks jams it along, flip back near side, picked back up there. There goes Artman. Artman circles back from his own end onto the tape of Fetzko. Fetzko, one of 2 Jaguars that thought they found pay dirt earlier today. That was called off by the officiating crew. As now far side picked up, fanned on the clearing attempt was Ventura. All the way back behind Ben Balducci. As puck taken near side by Salopek. Salopek lost the handle. Onside play as Fetzko helps it along. And now Thomas Jefferson is offside with 7:47 remaining here in the third. Central Catholic leads 3-2 in the third. Shots on goal, 19-12 in favor of Thomas Jefferson. Jaguars 1 for 3 on the power play. 2-point game for the captain, Cam Lorenzi. Banks snaps one back along, taken back over. McGurk high up and out as Banks will go out and head back for it as Banks. Right up the middle, here comes Blows. Blows to Lorenzi, beeline down the line as Blows whistles it wide. Now Banks tries to work it past Phillips. First time, no. Second time, it's Burns. Burns, wrister, blockered away. Burns trying to work it free again. Unsuccessfully now Ventura. Banks it past Burns. Albanese wraps it around. Banks gonna pinch up near side. He'll hold the line momentarily. Burns tries to work it back. Now Blows. Look to curl. Banks back to Burns. Burns to Blows. Lorenzi, wrister, rebound cleared away. As Balbieri denies. As now it's taken over by Burns. Picked back up by Pritchard. Pritchard sends it back to Banks. Banks to Blows. Here comes Blows. Still a step left in the tank. As past Burns it goes, and back the other way Daly. 2-on-2, Kane Phillip tries the toe drag around Artman unsuccessfully. All the way back out, Lavelle swings it far side, 6.5 remaining in the third. Knocked down near side, picked up now by Artman. Artman back behind, Artman right side, turnover, Lappy holds on, he scores! Julian Lappy, the 4th of the year, absolute patience and perfection, and Lappy up and in, and Central back by 2. So Lappy takes care of business. 4-2 lead with 6:09 remaining. Lappy outweights the defense and outweights Ben Balducci. Now Molnar, Rister, never got through. Simon takes over, wrist shot, he scores! Just like that, the Jaguars bounce back. The alternate captain, Jake Simon, for the 4th time this year. And he puts TJ within 1 once again. "20 seconds apart between the goals. Officials will conclave on the far side, as I believe a timeout is called, and the Jaguars within 1 right here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplik's Packing.
Jurek Jewelers in Mirabella Boutique is South Hill's premier diamond and engagement center. We are dedicated to providing top quality jewelry at wholesale pricing, offering the lowest price on jewelry and jewelry repair in the area, along with paying the highest cash price for gold, silver, and diamonds. Whether it's a cozy gathering or a festive celebration, we have the perfect jewelry for everyone. Come explore our stunning collection today and find your new favorite piece at Jurek Jewelers in Mirabella Boutique.
TJ makes it a 1-goal game. There is a Viking in the box. No penalty on the scoreboard. (4-3) Thomas Jefferson. Trailing Central Catholic. Stays 5-on-5. Thomas Jefferson. Twice this period have made it a 1-goal game. They've outscored Central 2-1, but Central leads it by 1. As there's Simon, the most recent goal scorer. Burns. Now Simon. Lets it go for Burns. 5:30 remaining here in the third. Hartman deflected. As now blows. Glove to stick. Here comes Burns. Burns down the near side. Toe drag release as Burns lost his footing in the process as the puck went wandering wide. Great defensive effort. Break up there by Simon. Simon has Lorenzi. Now all the way through. Past Blows. Strobel pressured. Blows took it away, but taken right back and cleared back out by Central Catholic. Here comes Blows. Lucas Blows in alone. Rister and Barbieri hangs on. 4:53, third period, 4-3, Central Catholic leading. Simon and Artman on the back end. Merrill, Michael, and Molnar up front. DJ still 5 minutes to work with, trying to get even. Quick discussion on the near side between our official and a couple of players. Gavin Watson, one of those two, who wrists it around. Sargo can't clear. TJ holds. As second effort now, Molnar off the shin guards. Back the other way. Sargo looking for the HT. Sargo stops up, lost the handle. Puck back out. Now Gavin Watson taken back over. As here come the Jaguars in transition. It's Michael. Michael left side. Michael stops up in front. Molnar back around, up top to Artman. Artman right side, wrister blocked down in front, loose in front, and it's shuffled to the corner. As picked back up by Molnar. Molnar back below the goal line. As trying to flip it further along was Merrill. As now taken back over by the likes of Morgan. Morgan goes over. Turnover there by Central. Puck ricochets near side. Picked back up. Angle to the line and out. Simon. Now Molnar. Far side Merrill. Delayed offside. Dump in change for Thomas Jefferson. Simon and Artman will stay on. Number one line back out for the Jaguars with 3:43 remaining. As Artman, Coach John Zeiler, the former NHLer, shortening the bench here, needing a tally. Blows, steps up. Lucas Blows tries to shuffle past Ventura unsuccessfully. Now Artman. Artman to Burns. Burns working in left side. Lorenzi had a head of steam. Cam Lorenzi works underneath. Lorenzi, side of the goal mouth. Paw down. Barbieri able to get the whistle, get the stop. Cam Lorenzi back behind Lorenzi. The captain of the Jaguars back the other way. Lorenzi has it knocked away. Artman pressures as Kane Phillip now near side. 2:38 remaining in the third. Far side wrister Balducci has to be perfect from here on out. Far side blocked down. Now Blows one-on-one with Albanese. Burns joining. Blows to the backhand. Backhander off the iron. Blows hopped over Albanese. Now Simon. Wrist shot deflected wide by Blows. As Blows inches away from an equalizer. But the pipe says no. And Barbieri has a new best friend over to our left. As Ventura off the takeaway, Fetzko, now Artman. 1:54 remaining in the third. Thomas Jefferson looking to counter. Burns will double back for it. He'll head off here for TJ. 1:45 remaining. Salopek hops on. TJ midst of a change. Fetzko hustling back the other way. Dumps it in. Thomas Jefferson brings Ty Hartman back out, joining Simon. 1:32 remaining in the third. Centering feed. Back door. Broken up. Ketterer off of Simon. Simon's put TJ within one. Now Salopek. Pats Fetzko. 1:20 remaining. Watch for Balducci. Coach Zeiler had a one up. Now pointing. Telling him to come to the bottom of the circle. That's where Balducci waits. TJ does not have possession. Fetzko holds the line. Balducci will stay in the cage. Fetzko picks it up. Casamassa. Balducci headed to the pipe. Picked up by Simon. Blows replaces Balducci. TJ really needs a whistle. Salopek shot blocked down. Salopek side of the goal mouth. TJ just has one of their big three out. And Central Catholic sends it into the stands. That will allow at least Lorenzi and Simon to re-enter. See if Burns comes out as well. He had a very extended shift. And Thomas Jefferson will call their timeout. So Coach Zeiler with 48.6 remaining gets to try to write something up, try to script the perfect face-off to tie it at 4 in the final 48. Thomas Jefferson led 1-0, only time they've led today. Central Catholic tied it at 1, then took a 3-1 lead. TJ made it 3-2. Central Catholic would make it 4-2 before a quick turnaround 20 seconds later, and Simon would cut the lead back down to 1. The 6-on-5 blows Simon Lorenzi and Burns. Michael and Merrill. 5 forwards, 1 D. Simon the lone defender. Barbieri has Sargo, Albanese, Ventura, along with the sophomore Morgan, joined by the likes of McGurk. Burns will take the draw. They want to get it back to Lucas Blows, as they will off the win. Blows walks it, fires it, and it's gloved down by Barbieri. Can Burns do the same thing? 3 seconds tick away. Sargo wins it this time. Back to Albanese. Albanese banks it around. Merrill trying to help it all the way down. Going to be icing on Central. Down to 33.5 ticks of the clock remaining. Central Catholic clinging to a 1-goal advantage here on MVI Live. As faceoff will come in. Glove side of the keeper, Mason Barbieri. And TJ had 2 goals taken off the board, called non-goals by our officiating crew here tonight. Blows will take the draw this time by face-off tie up. Now Burns working back off over to Simon, and it's broken up. Here comes Sargo. Blows gets back, and Blows, remember that if TJ scores in the final 19. Easier said than done though still, as Central Catholic controlling in the TJ end. Now Burns down to 10 seconds, down to 6. Clock gonna hit 0. TJ gonna run out of time. And Central Catholic back in the win column. And that will do it. 4-3 your final. Barbieri able to keep TJ off the board and keep TJ out of the win column. As your Eber and Associates Insurance Services player of the game with 2 here tonight. It was Chris Sargo, your Eber Insurance player of the game. For Thomas Jefferson, they're now 5-4. They will regroup at Fox Chapel on December 4th. So just a few days from now, then return home on the 11th versus Upper St. Clair at South Fayette on December 18th for the Central Catholic Vikings. They are now 5-2, 1-1-1. They return to action on the 8th at North Allegheny. Then their final game of December is against Franklin Regional on the 22nd. So only 2 games left in 2025 for Central Catholic. TJ with a trio at Fox Chapel versus Upper St. Clair and out South Fayette. As Sargo, your Eber Insurance Services player of the game, as Central Catholic takes it 4-3 your final. Burns got the party started, but Sargo and Phillip made it 2-1 Central after 1. Sargo the lone goal in the second made it 3-1. Lorenzi would get a power play strike, cutting the lead to 1. Then 2 goals in 20 seconds with Lape and Simon. As a group of Jaguars and Central Catholic players trying to pray at center ice, and the official kicking them off. Kind of ridiculous. Just let the kids do it. in my opinion. But I get ice time, got to let him go. I feel bad for the kids involved. I think they're going to go out and do that on the right side. So it looks like all the players going to go in conclave, maybe outside the locker rooms, with the TJ coach even having a gripe about it. So a little disappointed, TJ coaching staff and the Central Catholic, as teams trying to make a nice gesture. And I don't know if I can get it on the camera here. I'm going to see if I can. The kids, they've made their way, if you can see where Barbieri's going in, right off the end of the glass there. I'll zoom in on the kids. Well, you can't bring them down. They'll make do, and give credit to all those kids trying to, have a moment and have a prayer at center ice after the game, getting kicked off the ice. And, they go make it work outside the ice as well. So, great game, fantastic one-goal affair where Central Catholic knocks off TJ 4-3. Your final score on behalf of everyone here at MVI Live Lions Heart Media. I'm Alex Lyons saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow night for South Allegheny McKeesport basketball, weather permitting, right here on MVI Live and Lions Heart Media. MVI Live powered by Cheplick Packing. 4-3, Central Catholic knocks off TJ. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. This has been a presentation of Lions Heart Media on MVI Live.